Yeah, you are now live. Yeah, it's Lock West in the morning, Dash Radio, the spin room, you know what it is.
Hey, yo, what up, party peoples? Throwback Thursday, we in the building, the spin room crew. I be your man, Bigg Pwee. That's Jay Tasha. That's K Stephanie. That's your girlfriend's favorite DJ, DJ Ron C. And my right hand, my ride or die, Big Les in the building. How's everybody doing?
We good.
All right, man.
All right.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, so check it out, ladies and gents. You know how we do it before the show? Subscribe. Down below, click on that bell. Every single day, Monday through Friday, we post up a new video. You don't want to miss out. You never know what special guests may be popping inside the spin room on a Friday. So make sure you guys tune in, all right? Click on that bell so that you can get notified, all right? Yeah, man. Let's get this Thursday popping. We're going to switch it up a tad bit, man. We're going to let the homie go first. DJ Ron C. We're going to hit off with the Hood Sports Report, and then we're going to hit them off with the digging in the crates, all right? Let's get it popping, Ron.
All right, man. So my sports for the day, man, we're going to talk about Greek the Freak, man, Giannis. What do y'all think, man? Should he go, leave the team, or stay and get the big contract? They talking about $250 million for 7 years they're talking about. So what y'all think, man? You know they got eliminated by Miami a couple last week, and they had the best record in the NBA and got put out by the Miami. So in the second round. So what y'all think about that, and what do you think he should do?
How many years has he been? How many years has he been in the league? And how old is he?
I think he's been in the league for 5 years because he signed for a 5-year contract. So I think he may be like 24, 25.
Okay,
He's a youngster.
He's still got good knees. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about ankles.
He got hurt the last game. Yeah, then he couldn't play. But yeah, he's a monster, man. The dude is 6'11", almost 7 feet, dribbling like a point guard, man. And he got the Defensive Player of the Year this year. So come on, man, you got to give it to him.
To still get a deal like that after having an injury, you
Yeah,
better take the money and run.
It was a
Right.
minor injury. It wasn't.
Yeah, it was a minor ankle injury.
Yeah.
I say this, though. He's one of the best players in the game, no doubt about it. He is a franchise player, and I think he's going to stay with the Bucks. I don't think he's going to go nowhere. I think the Bucks is going to keep him there. I don't think any other team is able to offer him what the Bucks are going to offer.
Yeah, man.
A lot of folks going to have to give up some people to offer what the Bucks are going to give them.
Right, but you can think about he might can take less and go to a team that he can probably get a chip with, because right now his teams are good. I mean, to me, they're a good team. They have the best record in the NBA, but some people are saying that he doesn't have somebody to back him. He's doing it all by himself. But once again, a lot of people got mad.
That's an easy piece, though, Ron.
Huh?
That's an easy piece to add in the off season. Add that extra element.
Right.
I think that's an easy piece to fix.
Or he can go. Everybody's saying, there was rumors, I don't know how true it is, but they were saying he might want to go, or he can go to Golden State because they're rebuilding. You know what I mean?
But you guys gotta remember, it takes a minute for a team to find its synergy. It don't matter how fly and what the numbers are of somebody. If the team doesn't have their cohesiveness and their synergy and that connection on the court, then that ring could either be really close or really far-fetched.
So
Absolutely, and he's been with the Bucks for a minute now, so he does have the chemistry with a lot of guys that's on the squad. Now it's easier to me, just me. It's easier to bring one element in, and that element has to gel with everybody else, compared to him being the main attraction, going to another team. And if you say Golden State, Kerr, Clay, Draymond, now they got to figure out now a whole new system of how they've used to play. Now adding him to it to play differently now, because, Golden State is a 3-point team. I mean, these guys shoot threes like it's nothing else. So now you got to play towards the middle now. Get that ball in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, what y'all think, he gonna stay?
I think he's gonna stay.
I think he's gonna stay.
Okay.
He ain't gonna give up their money.
What do you think, Ron?
I think he should stay. Not just for the money. I just think he needs to stay because you know how everybody talked about LeBron and KD for leaving their teams, and going to a team that was already stacked. You know what I mean? And you don't want to get kind of labeled that that you just whipping out on your team. Like I said, they had a good squad. It wasn't like he was coming from a bum squad. Shit, They had the best record in the NBA for the last 2 years. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, come on, man. I think he should stay, and then he's worth all the money they're gonna give him because he's doing everything.
Even with you saying that, though, he can't play for the fans. He still has to play for himself. Remember, this is somebody's dream since you were 8 years old. You know what I mean? And it's his family and it's his knees and his ankle that he has to really think about. So forget the labels. Fuck the labels. Do what's in your heart.
Right.
Yeah. I think he's gonna stay though. I mean, just because I think he likes Milwaukee. I'm just taking a guess. He likes his squad. And they built this squad around him. Again, this is not like a terrible team at all. This is a dope team. I'm with you, Ron. They just need to add another element. I mean, it's just like LeBron bringing, LeBron to the Lakers. LeBron can't do it all. Now you got Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying? So Anthony's that extra piece. And now you're building around him. I think, depending, in the offseason, it's going to be a lot of free agents. So no telling who that other piece can be.
Right. And my next story is, I don't know if you guys heard, Steve Nash just got the head coaching job at the Brooklyn Nets. And everybody is talking about, about did he deserve it because he's never coached a day in his life. Now, he's a Hall of Famer, and no one's taking that away from him. You can't take that away from him. He's just a baller, he was a coach on the floor when he played. But you do have a lot of black great coaches that are assistants right now. And I can just name 2 or 3: Jason Kidd, Lou, Mark Jackson. All these great coaches that have some experience coaching, and you give it to Steve Nash that doesn't have any experience. Now you can also, bring up the black card. Like, hey, he's white and we're black and we're not getting no positions. And after all the stuff that's going on right now, that how it looks to everybody. Like, wow, this white boy just walked in and got a good head job. Head coach's job. And he had no experience when you have other people that you have Lou that got a championship with Cleveland, and he's an assistant. So my thing is, what do you guys think? Does it matter to y'all, that he got the job and the other black coaches that had experience didn't?
My thing is this, we can't use affirmative action just because it's there. Like, obviously, we all want to just because, but you still got to put the best man for the job. And y'all don't play when it comes to your sports. So Steve Nash becoming a coach is kind of like an actor who becomes a director, right? Because now you have this relationship with the actors that he has with the players. He's had that bird's eye view, and you got to start somewhere. And I'm sure him getting feedback from whoever, John Thomas or the Nets coach, or all these other coaches that he's been involved with, as well as the training and stuff for the job. He's doing his homework, especially all the pressures on him. Brooklyn is going to be like the Apollo, like Sandman. If his team does not win, they're going to let him have it and wax that ass, and then he's still got Jackie Vaughn, who's coming as the lead assistant coach, who's going to be there. So if the general manager, Sean Marks, believes in him, then I say go for it. Steve Nash has proved himself to be a baller. For real. Like, he's got the skills, and I think he's going to do a good job. But remember, it's not going to be just about him. It is going to be about the players, too.
Yes.
Can you tell me what the qualifications are to be a coach? Like, how did he just get the job? Do you got to apply, like an application, or?
Well, you get interviewed.
I don't know. Edutain.
It's not an application. You get interviewed.
You get interviewed, and then, the experience you have and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, off the court, I mean, when he played, he was a coach on the floor. So, you know, he has that kind of experience, but he doesn't have a head coach experience. Like I was telling you earlier, like a head game experience. So,
so it really doesn't matter. It's just an interview. However you win them over in that interview.
I think they also, you know, put them through. They obviously interview a whole lot of candidates and stuff. It's not easy. It's not easy to become a referee, and it's not easy to become a coach. Right. So they're not just giving it to you because he was a dope player. Like, I'm sure there was a lot of things that were really considered. I mean, obviously, like I said before, he's got instincts for the game. He can communicate with the players. He can really probably create a united front because they have respect for him. The common goal of them all wanting to win a championship, you know what I mean? So, and trust me, I'm sure he may have just a one-year deal. I don't know what his deal looks like, but we all know that if he don't show and prove, they will show him the door like this.
Okay.
And then, you know, and then it's easy. I mean, it's kind of cool, and it might be kickback too because he has KD and Irvin down there. So you know what I mean? They already stacked. That team is stacked. The team is a good team, man.
I say this. Steve Nash, he was a hell of an NBA player, no doubt about it. For him to have his very first coaching gig, he's never coached college, no nothing.
Anything, no coaching.
I kind of feel like, honestly, I'm not on the like you said, Les, like throwing out the affirmative action deal. I'm not. I just kind of feel like first he should have been assistant coach first, or been on the bench first to see other coaches, you know, kind of do their thing and stuff like that for maybe a year or so. I'm cool with a year, just to be on the coach to see how it's done, or, you know, even though you've been a player, it's different now from being a player than being a coach now. You know, I'm with you, Ron. I think that there are other coaches that's out there. And I just had a conversation the other day with somebody and was just asking, like, why is it that Mark Jackson still cannot get a coaching gig? Like, he's a dope coach. How is it that he can't get back as being a coach?
So there's politics and politics that happen behind the scenes that we don't know about.
Absolutely.
So pissed off is the reason why he can't get back in.
Absolutely. And I'm not, you know, it was like when Michael Jordan became a coach and Magic Johnson became a coach. And I remember Larry Bird tried to become a coach, and it didn't work out well because they were players, and they couldn't take themselves out of the game to be a coach.
Yeah.
You know, they were playing the game. They were being a coach and a player at the same exact time. You know, I just think that he should have been an assistant coach first for maybe about a year, and then gave him the head job position. But Les, I absolutely agree. At the end of the day, they are going to monitor him. If he doesn't show up as a head coach and mesh with the team and all that other stuff, heck yeah, he's going to be out the door. Too much riding on it.
Okay, well.
All right. There it is.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to go to my digging in the crates, man. I got to do it, man. I got to do it. So, look, this joint has one of my favorite all-time R&B singers on the track. And
you talking about Milli Vanilli?
The beat.
Bob Marley.
The chain, man. I love this record. I even love the original when they sang it. So my digging in the crates for today is Eric Sermon, Keith Murray, Redman, Music, featuring
Marvin Gaye.
Man, Marvin Gaye, man. Come on, son. That's my joint, man. And look, if y'all listen to Marvin Gaye, man, Marvin Gaye is a monster, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember when I posted that acapella from Marvin Gaye. Oh, I bet you're wondering how I knew. It's like I have to repost it. Oh, he killed it. Just the sweetest sounds that just sends chills through your body. But to your credit, Ron, the three of them together, Eric Sermon, Keith Murray, and the three of them together, They are a triple threat for real. 3 the hard way. Love it.
Yes, man. Monster. That's a monster record right there, man.
I'm with you, Ron. Good pick there, homeboy. Good pick. All right, Big Les, let's jump into Remember When. Let's go down memory lane.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, you guys, the first ATM. Who has any idea what year that was? Do you think it was the first ATM?
1987.
Nope. And I think
91.
Nope. I actually thought the same thing, that it was like in the 80s to the 90s, you guys. It was September 2nd, 1969.
Shut up.
First ATM made its public debut dispensing cash at a chemical bank in Rockville Center, New York. That's in Long Island. I was like, really? I didn't even know that.
In the 60s?
1969, wow. September 2nd. That's so crazy.
They had debit cards back then?
And I guess they were just, limited on who could get one at that time. It was probably like the black card.
Yeah, it's probably the original black card.
Yeah, and Chemical Bank's not even around anymore.
Right.
Oh, and that was a big East Coast bank too. So 1969, that's crazy.
Wow.
Shout out to Young MC. He released his debut album, Stone Cold Rhyming. It was September 5th, 1989.
Dang.
Yeah, man. And I know people still love that song. You put it on, especially like at the corporate parties. I know, Ron, right?
Man, that one and Tone Loc, man. Those
funky.
Wow, man. Monsters.
Absolutely. Another one, too, that still kills up the dance floor. Naughty by Nature. They released their self-titled second album, September 3rd, 1991. Shout out to Tretch, Vinny, and KG. When people hear OPP, they go crazy.
Man.
You know me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Master P, he released his sixth album, Ghetto D. That was September 2nd, 1997.
Dang.
Yeah,
Master P is a monster, man. It seemed like Master P was putting out an album every other month.
Not playing. You guys been watching well, it's over now. Did you watch the Chronicles, everybody?
Of course.
I'm going to rewatch it again.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm not a big fan of the Rough Rider one. I think I got to like episode 2.
I haven't seen any of them, to be honest. Not yet.
I don't know. The Rough Riders wasn't as intriguing as No Limit, because the No Limit Chronicles is actually like how he built, like it literally followed his journey. Rough Riders was kind of like, at first I didn't know who none of those people was. I'm like, where's DMX? He didn't come until like,
Right.
he didn't come until like 40 minutes into the first episode. I was like, okay, like I don't know who this is. Like I don't know.
See, and I was there when it all kind of whatever, but y'all know how much I love DMX too. So I'm just like, whoo, just to hear his story just gives me chills. All right, MOP released their single, which is My Joint.
Man, that's like the club anthem right there.
Oh, Annie Up, man, the Robin Hood Theory album, September 9th, 2000, and the remix is Fire Remy Ma on that remix.
Busta Rhymes, Busta Rhymes killed that track, man. Busta killed that track, man.
Stop that fool.
Oh, that song. I know that song.
Yes. And last but not least, Jay-Z released his 11th, number 11 studio album, The Blueprint 3. It was September 8th, 2009. God, time is flying, y'all. Woo.
Seriously, man.
Yep, but that's it. I hope you enjoyed your ride down Hip Hop Memory Lane with Remember When.
I love it, Les. Thank you, man. All right, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page. You can follow us on all podcast platforms, Google, Spotify, Apple, Anchor, you name it, we on it. Plus, down below, hit subscribe, hit that little button, hit that bell. So, tomorrow we got somebody in the hot seat. I don't know who it's going to be. Who's going to be in the hot seat next, huh? Is it Jay Tasha's already win? Mine is already win.
Mine's win?
Yeah, yours already win, Jay Tasha. Big Les, Ron C. Oh, we got to put the newbie in the
newbie. Let's get her.
Hot seat.
Let's get her. Let's get her.
So look out tomorrow, man. We got a hot seat popping off. We don't know who's gonna be in the hot seat. Yeah, man.
Let's get her. Matter of fact, we gonna work. Yeah, I got. Where my pen at?
All right, man. Hey, thank y'all for rocking with us on this Throwback Thursday. Big Les's Remember When, take you down hip-hop memory lane. DJ Ron C with the Hood Sports Report and Digging in the Crates, man. Please subscribe. Let us know how you feel about the Spin Room crew. All right? You guys have a good one. All right? Peace.
Great.
Yeah. You are now live